Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. An update of what's going on in Ukraine. The Russians launched almost 100 drones overnight of the 11th to the 12th of January 2025. That's the first one. The second one, the Russians are not going to try to take Pokrovsk in Donetsk, but go around it. Two articles on that one. Did you know that the Russians have unjammable drones? That is, they have some drones that really the NATO organization cannot jam. That means they always hit their target unless they are shot as they come over Red Rover. Well, how is that possible? I want to show you. Next one. Urban battles continue in Chasiv Yar. I have a map to show you where all these things are located. And Russian army liberates 2 more villages. Every day they advance, occupy, conquer, take control, however you wanna call it. And Trump advisor says that Putin meeting preparation underway. So Trump in a few days will have contact with Putin and they will meet. That's fantastic news. We'll see. Let's start with the first article coming from Ukrainska Pravda. Russian forces launched nearly 100 UAVs on Ukraine overnight. Ukrainian air defenses destroyed them in 11 oblasts. Destroy them. All right, let's see this one. Ukrainian air defense intercepts 60 out of 94 Russian drones in overnight attack. I'm curious if this is they're gonna go to all of them. Russia launched 94 drones against Ukraine overnight, January 11th, with Ukrainian air defense forces shooting down 60 of them and 34 being lost from radar, the Ukrainian Air Force reported on Telegram. The attack involved 94 Shahed strike drones and other types of drones, imitators launches from directions of Mylorovo, Oryol, Bryansk and Kursk in Russia. Let's see if these guys are saying the same thing. Ukrainian air defense units shot down 60 Russian drones overnight. Russian forces attacked Ukraine with 94 loitering munitions on the night of 11 to 12 January. They destroyed 60, while 34 have disappeared. So that's 94. That's why they said all of them were neutralized. And they say they were launched from Mylorovo, Oryol, Bryansk and Kursk. Let me show where that is located. Here it is, though. Bryansk, Oryol, Kursk in the northeast of Ukraine, and Mylorovo is right here where this little thing is, right here. So from here and from this area. All right, let's see what they hit or what they attacked. Drones are confirmed to have been shot down in Poltava, Sumy, Kharkiv, Cherkasy, Chernihiv, Kiev, Zaporozhye, Kirovohrad, Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky and Donetsk Oblast. Several buildings in Kharkiv, Sumy and Poltava Oblast were damaged. All right, let's see what these are. Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky, Poltava, Cherkasy, Sumy, and then we go around there. So half, a little bit more than half of Ukraine was attacked. Next one. Russians bypass Pokrovsk from south and approach Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. All right, let's see what that is, where they're located. So here is the Donetsk Oblast. Dnipropetrovsk is right here. So let's make it like this. So Donetsk, Dnipropetrovsk, this is Pokrovsk, exactly here. So the Russians, instead of attacking this north, they go towards this direction right here. Right, so they go towards the border with Dnipropetrovsk instead of taking over Krasnoarmeysk, which is the Russian name of Pokrovsk. But I suspect they will turn around and cut off the supply routes of the Ukrainians. Let's see what these guys are saying. The situations around Pokrovsk territory is marked in red. Right, Pokrovsk is right here. These guys, this is the border where I showed you right here. So that's right there. They're trying to go surrounded. So the situation around Pokrovsk. The Russian army has decided not to assault Pokrovsk head on, but to go around it from the south to the west, thus approaching Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. All right, next one. New Voice of Ukraine. Russian forces attempting to bypass Pokrovsk and Myrnohrad from south amid fierce battle in suburbs. So they're fighting in the suburbs. Let me see if these guys are still here. Yeah, they're right here. This is Shevchenko. This is Pokrovsk. So these guys are right at the suburbs. Right there. Let's make it a little bit. Zoom it out. So this is the location. This is the border with Dnipropetrovsk. This is Pokrovsk. So the Russians liberated or took over Shevchenko right here. And they are at the suburbs of Pokrovsk. And they are going to go, as this map indicates, right here, the Ukrainian map, according to the deep state map. They're trying to go around. No, okay, let's see what else these guys are saying. Russian invasion forces are attempting to bypass the cities of Pokrovsk and Myrnohrad from south, with intense battles ongoing in the suburbs. The Kortitsia troops grouping spokesperson said on national television. The enemy choices of these tactics indicate that the Russian troops no longer have a significant advantage in manpower and equipment as they did earlier, said this guy. Or maybe they just want to cut you off from your supplies and then they don't have to even fight you. They're just going to come over right here, they're going to come over right here, and then you're going to have nothing over there. And they're just going to hit you with everything they got and you don't hit anybody. All right. Insider, Russia's unjammable drones are causing chaos. A tech firm says it has a fix to help Ukraine fight back. My point is not that these guys are going to adapt. That's normal. They will adapt. The war in Ukraine has given rise to explosive packed drones modified with fiber optic cables. The Russians did it. And packed drones modified with explosive. When are we going to see this flying over the free world? Because there will be some criminals doing that. I predicted that for a long time already. These drones are dangerous, as they can't be jammed with electronic warfare and are harder to detect. But one Ukrainian company is developing a solution so frontline soldiers can find the drones. All right, good luck to you. Next one, Ukrinform. Urban battles continue in Chasiv Yar. Where is Chasiv Yar? No worries. It's by Artemovsk, which is Bakhmut right here. Remember, this is Pokrovsk here, this is Dnipropetrovsk, this is Chasiv Yar, this is Artemovsk, Bakhmut, Soledar. Remember these two cities when Wagner Group took over them, or at least helped. This is Bakhmut. Chasiv Yar is right here. Let's go and see this a little bit more updated map. A little bit, because let's put it to the 11th. All right, do they have it? Yeah, they have it. So let's go and see. Chasiv Yar is right here. This is where the fights are already ongoing in a more detailed map than this one, Chasiv Yar. But the point is, urban battles continue. Active urban battles are ongoing in Chasiv Yar. The Ukrainian defense forces, and listen to this, are making progress, but the Russian troops are still advancing. So they're making progress, but the Russians are advancing. Progress in stopping them? Active urban battles are ongoing in Chasiv Yar. The enemy is trying to get back to the refractory plant. Ukrainian soldiers are trying to repel them, and so far they have managed to deal them a serious blow. Bang! The enemy's tactics there are quite simple. They try to regroup, gather strength, and strike again each time. They like, boom, boom. Boom, like baboons. That's how they win wars. All right, let's see what the Russians claim they liberated again. Russian special operation Sputnik. Russian army liberates Yantarnoe and Kalynovoe settlements, Ministry of Defense says. The units of Battle Group Yug liberated that Yantarnoe settlement in the Donetsk People's Republic as a result of active offensive operations. The ministry said in a statement, adding that Battle Group Zapad liberated the Kalynovoe settlement. All right, so they go in Kharkiv region right there and in Donetsk People's Republic. Donetsk People's Republic is this front right here from how to call this, Luhansk to Zaporozhia. So this is the front of Donetsk, and you go in here towards the Kupiansk. The Russians are trying to encircle it in Kharkiv or Kharkov. Next one. Trump advisor says Putin meeting preparations underway. Trump expected to have call with Putin soon. Waltz. So that is the vice president elect. A phone call between the incoming US president and the Russian leader is expected in the coming days and weeks, Michael Waltz said. Preparations for talks between the US president-elect Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are underway. Incoming US National Security Advisor Michael Waltz. Yeah? What's the other guy's then? One. So he's the National Security Advisor. Okay. My bad then. What is his name? Vance, whatever. Yeah, it's different. Waltz. Just old. Has said phone conversations between the two are expected to occur in the coming days and weeks. The preparations are underway. It says here, ask how soon the Trump and Putin meeting could happen. Waltz did not provide estimates. The preparations are underway. It says we have not set an exact framework for it yet. We are working on that, but I do expect a call at least in the coming days and weeks. That will be a step, and we'll take it from there. Excellent, fantastic, great job. We'll see if that would materialize. First, I want to see Trump alive, being sworn in the office, and then we'll talk. All right. Vance is Vance and Waltz. Waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the other is Vance. Vance like pants. Pants and Vance. Trump pants. Trump Vance. Didn't go far. I hope Vance is different than pants, because pants was different. Pants was different. Pants was dance. Pants, the dance. Not the dance. The dance like... Who do I... All right. I hope this happens, and I hope the elites will allow them. And I have a confirmation of something I said before. Trump will try to, how do you call that, have a little armistice in Ukraine that is recuperating for the next blow on Russia. But in the Middle East, that's where you're going to see the destruction. Why? Those guys are not kidding. You know what I'm talking about? Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.